guys, it's your girl again, Beautybeats.kourt. I'm still trying out that intro. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Uche. Today is going to be a makeup video. I realized that we've been caught up doing skincare and hair videos that I haven't really done makeup tutorials on this channel in a while. So today is going to be a makeup video. I'm going to show you guys how I do my foundation and concealer, the secret on how to get a flawless finish. So if you're someone that struggles with foundation application or concealing and highlighting and you know, the whole skincare work, then this video is definitely for you. Stay tuned. And I'm going to say this, if you're among those special people that come on here and watch my videos, don't leave me comments, don't give me the thumbs up button, and the worst of all, they're not even subscribed to me. I'm here to tell you that one day, every day is for the thief and one day is for the owner. That's all I have to say about this, because I've been begging. You guys don't know that this whole, the whole activities, the liking and subscribing and leaving comments, helps YouTube to push my videos out there. It takes a lot of work to do this. I don't even want to go into all of that. So I'm just going to jump right in and show you guys how I do my flawless foundation and concealing and contour routine. Stay tuned. So the very first thing I do is to apply some sunscreen. I have an extensive video on my favorite sunscreens for women of color on my channel. If you haven't seen that video, you should probably check it out after this one, all right? And if you're a returning subscriber, then you already know that we're dealing with acne-prone skin on this channel. My skin is really acne-prone, and it always leaves me with hyperpigmentation anytime I get a new breakout. So I'm going to show you how I dutifully cover it up. You're going to be needing a dense brush that looks like this. This one is from Nuban Beauty. The foundation I'll be using is from Juvia's Place and in the color 450, that's Casablanca. Because this is a full coverage foundation, I'm going to be using just 2 pumps. Usually just 2 pumps is enough to cover my whole face. That's how much of a full coverage this foundation gives. I really love it. It's my current favorite. Okay, so now I'm going to use the brush directly on the foundation and just start dabbing it on my face. Guys, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know who brought out Beauty Blender. I don't know the idea behind it, but I can remember we ditched the brush method years ago and we quickly jumped on the Beauty Blender method. But I'm going to tell you this, using a brush saves you so much time. With Beauty Blender, it takes me almost 20 minutes to completely blend my foundation on my face properly to a way that I like it. But with a brush, I'm telling you that in 10 minutes tops, I'm done blending out foundation on my face. And it also helps me with coverage. If I was using a Beauty Blender, I wouldn't even be getting the amount of coverage I'm getting from just 2 drops of this foundation. Trust me. Can you see the amount of coverage I'm getting? All my spots are disappeared. Can you guys see? So I'm going to totally recommend using the brush method. I'm going to use a Beauty Blender afterwards when I'm done using the brush to just, even it out, make sure that there are no streaks from the brushes and everything. But this totally changed my foundation game. I'm telling you guys, using a brush as opposed to using a Beauty Blender first, it's going to change your game. Try it and let me know. Don't forget to show your neck some love also, because you don't want your face and your neck to look like they're fighting. You want them to look like they're sisters, you want them to look the same color. So try to apply your foundation down your neck also. So that's it. Can you guys see the amount of coverage that I've gotten from just using my brush alone? I haven't even used the Beauty Blender yet. Guys, anyways. Now I'm going to quickly use my Beauty Blender to just damp around my face for like 10 seconds. How I like my Beauty Blender, I like my Beauty Blender in between dry and damp. I don't like it too damp so that it doesn't mess up my foundation. And obviously you cannot use it too dry. So if you're able to get your Beauty Blender to that state, trust me, the finishing is amazing. I'm just going to quickly run it all over my face to take out any streaks that the brush might have caused. This just seals in the whole application for me. Now that I'm done with my foundation application, I'm going to start the concealing and contouring process. For the concealer, I'll be using the In My Skin concealer from Nuban Beauty, and I'll be using the color 41, I believe, 41 or 42, I'm not so sure right now. So what I do, it has a wand that looks like this. I just directly place the wand with the product right at the bridge of my nose, and I'm still going to use the same dense brush that I used for my foundation and blend out the concealer first before I used Beauty Blender to finish it up. The total, the summary of the point I'm trying to make in this video is that using a dense brush gives you more coverage, gives you proper application, and saves you more time than using a Beauty Blender from the get-go. So I use a brush first to get more coverage and to blend properly, then I use a Beauty Blender to finish up. Can you see? If I was using a Beauty Blender to do this blending, I wouldn't be getting the amount of coverage that you guys are seeing right on your screen right now. I'm telling you this from experience, okay? So when I'm done using the brush, I just use Beauty Blender for like a few seconds, just run over it, and that's it. Just look at that flawless, seamless, very quick blending. So I'm just going to repeat the whole brush and Beauty Blender process for this contouring and highlighting, and the video is quite explanatory at this point, so just watch and see, you know, how I do my technique. I don't want to keep talking and talking and talking and talking. Contour time. So for contour, I'm still going to be using the In My Skin concealer from Nuban Beauty in the color 47. I think this is the second to the last darkest shade from this range. So what I do, I divide my face into half, but on days that I want to feel like high fashion, I actually divide my face into 3/4, like I go higher than I'm going right now. But on days that I'm just doing regular contouring, I just divide my face into half, and then I start to blend. What I mean by divide my face into half, I mentally divide my face into half, and that's where I place the product, okay? Because I don't understand the kind of English that I'm speaking right now, but it's all right. I want to believe that I'm communicating. Yeah, so and also I do that for my nose also with the same foundation. Oh my god, what am I saying? With the same contour stick. I really love this product because of the wand. It just helps me. I just use the wand to do everything instead of like placing it in. At this point, I'm just gonna shut up. As you must have noticed in this video, I used the same brush from the beginning, from my foundation down to my concealing, down to contouring. At this moment, I'm using the same brush. It just saves me time, and it also helps me with control, because if the contour was too dark, my foundation, which is my skin shade, and my concealer, which is like a shade or two shades lighter than my skin color, would be able to balance it all out, if that makes any sense. So now we're done with everything cream, foundation, concealing, contouring. My face is the perfect combination of different shades, concealer and foundation and contour. So now we're going to set all that cream with a setting powder first. And this one is from L'Oreal Luxury. I'm not a big fan of what they call baking. I'll be using this fluffy brush from the Nuban Beauty 11-in-1 personal brush set. I really love this brush. And then I'm just going to use it and pat the setting powder under my eye to set the concealer, and then after patting it, I'm just going to brush it off. I'm not big on baking. I'm not big on leaving setting powder under your eyes to set. I'm not big on that because I feel like it leaves a white cast on me after I do that. I believe just brushing it off after I press it in works perfectly for me. So I just take the setting powder, put it under my eyes, press it in, and then I brush it off immediately. And then after I'm done with that, then I will use my, okay, now I'm doing the, what's this thing called, reverse contour, to make your contour sharper. I do everything so subtly you wouldn't even notice that I did anything. So after I'm done with setting all the places where I put concealer with the setting powder, then I'm going to use my finishing powder, which is the one that I'm using, the mirror. I think that should be Milani, but I don't know the color that I'm using. I think medium, I'm not sure. So I'm going to use it, and you know, I'm going to put it on top of the setting powder. Because it's my shade, it's the shade of my skin, and the setting powder, most of the setting powders leave like a white undercast. So I'm just going to use this to like neutralize the setting powder to bring it down to my tone. To contour, I'll be using this angle fluffy brush from Nuban Beauty 11-in-1 personal brush set, and I'll also be using the MAC Studio Fix powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush and just press in the powder on where I did the liquid contour to set the contour. That's it. I'm going to do this all over the places that I applied the dark contour, all over my face, my nose, my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin. So to seal in everything and take it all home, I'll be using this Seal It setting spray from Nuban Beauty. I'm big on setting spray because it finishes a look. If there are patches on your face, if there's some part of your face that is white, this thing just, you know, makes it all come together. I go all out when I'm using this, as you can see, because it just, if there's anywhere that you might have, you know, missed, if there's a spot that you might not have blended in properly, this takes care of it. So of course, this is a foundation and concealer routine video. I couldn't do the rest of my makeup on screen, but this is the end of the video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, and if you try out this technique that I talked about in this video, please leave me a comment when you try it out. Let me know how it worked out for you. Let me know if it changed your routine. Let me just talk to me in the comment section. I would love to interact with you guys. Thank you so much if you had watched up to this point. And if you have not subscribed, this would be a really good time to click that subscribe button and also use the thumbs up button while at it. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye.